Yes guys, welcome back to part 3 of my M2 Rebuild series. So I've got a great video coming up for you today. I actually drive the car down to the painters and I get the whole front end on, so stay tuned to see how that goes. But just before I run that footage, I'd just like to put it out there that all the parts that I've put on this BMW have been from the main dealer. They've all come out of Arnold BMW Maidstone, so I haven't cut any corners when sourcing the parts. They're all genuine, and the painting is being done by a professional painter in an oven at a body shop. So I haven't cut any corners with it. I'm restoring the car to its maximum potential so that the next owner has the best car possible. So if you are interested in purchasing the car, please let me know on any social media platform or drop me an email and we can discuss that further. As the car will be up for sale, it'll be below the market average for that car and it'll be a great steal for someone. So yeah, let me know. I'm gonna run the video now, so I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Monday morning, back in the yard, trying to crack on with the M2 now. Got the bracket back, gonna put it on. Hopefully get the headlights lined up. All the panels are flush, and then onto the painters. Right, one sec, let me just explain this. So, we've got the new bracket on. When I first received the car, this rad was touching this wheel. So you can imagine how far back that bracket actually was. So probably was the right call not trying to repair the old one, because it would have just been hassle and the headlight wouldn't have sat right. Nothing would have sat right. So yeah, that's round. I've got the new air intake for the rad to go on the front, like the plastic cover. So yeah, sort of starting to take a bit of shape now. So I'm excited. This morning, get a good morning's work and we should have the front end on. So we've just put the main bolts in the back of the chassis extension and they've lined up spot on, so good sign. It's a good sign. And also, if you come up to the top of the bracket and look here, you can see that the bracket is in the right place, and on this side it's completely parallel, so they will sit flush with each other. The front end will go on fine and we'll be in business.
Off as well.
Just trying to remember how the front goes back together. It's a bit of a pain because there's so many little clips and bolts that have to be put in the right place. It's a bit of a nightmare to make sure they all go in the right place.
Also, it's been the weekend.
Yeah, we obviously had a long weekend as well, so our memories aren't very fresh this morning. So, but this radiator support panel at the front goes right through this plastic cover clip here, and then another plastic clip goes on the top.
Yeah, because they go through there, remember?
Yeah, so this cross member sort of beam goes across the top there.
Just an awesome.
Yeah, it is a bit of a weird design, but slowly piecing it back together. We did put the bumper bar on first, and the new chassis extension fits perfectly. So once we've got this bolted on, we should put that back on, and then the front end, it will just be putting it back together. So we've got the whole front end back on except the bumper, and it fits perfectly. So now we're going to try and put the wing on, get the headlight on, and then hopefully it all sits flush, and then that's the day's work done. I just put around the other yard, had to do a little bit of work around there. Left Stuart on it for a little while on his own. Fair play to him, he's made a bit of progress, so look, I'll show you now. The front end is on. I reckon we've done a good job there. So yeah, this afternoon, ready for the painters. Get it down there, get that done this week, and then end of next week, should have a car finished. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. The BM is ready to take to the painters. My truck is loaded up with a bumper and all other bits that I need to take with me. So I'll show you it now, show you what it looks like. It looks pretty naughty, I can't lie. We've done the best job we could. Spoke to the fellow down at the paint shop and he said that he will realign the panels just to get them perfectly when they get there. So other than that, yeah, my job's done. It was quite a good repair actually. 2 suspension arms, whole new front end, bumper, bonnet, wing, headlight, pretty straightforward. But yeah, I'll show you what the car looks like now. Look at that. Looks very, very, very mean. Look, even the dog can't look at it. Pull it out in a minute and I'll do some 360 videos, but yeah, I'm super happy with how it's come out. All genuine BMW parts, 2 days of work. Go from what it was to that. I'll put a little transformation picture now. Go from that to that, I'm over the moon. So let's get it down to the painter, see what he says. So I'm driving the M2 to the paint shop at the minute. It's not my first drive in the car, but it feels pretty well. It is pretty much a proper drive. I've only drove around the estate before. Just gonna take it to the car wash, get it clean before it goes to the painter, so that when I get it, I can pretty much take it with me. Woo! That is quick. I barely have my foot down there as well. See, I'm driving a Porsche Cayman at the minute. It's about 300 horsepower. This is obviously I think it's 370 standard or something like that. You can tune these up to about 450, but even so, it feels ridiculously fast compared to mine. I think it's one of them cars that just wouldn't get old. You could keep driving it and driving it and driving it, and it'd still be fun. The bonnet, it says the bonnet's open up. One of the like the latches for the bonnet was bent in the crash, so I've got to go to BM and get another latch for it because the bonnet's not showing properly, and that's pretty much the only thing I can put it down to because I've got a new bonnet, new everything else. So I'm gonna get that ordered. I've got 3 more parts ordered. I've got the bonnet catch. I've got an under tray just at the front, which snapped. I only found that out today actually, and I've also, what else have I got to order? A headlight washer jet. for the driver's side, obviously, because that was busted after the crash. But other than that, I'll drop them 3 parts around to the painters and he'll put them on. And yeah, when I pick it up in about a week's time, it should be sorted, it should be there. We should be ready to get some videos, get some content, and then straight up for sale. The M2 is at the workshop now. 2 weeks, he said, so the paintwork will be done. So that is my side of the story done. I'll wait for the call. I said to him, if there's any more parts you need, just let me know and I'll order them and get them delivered. So yeah, on to something else now. I'm having a look at a couple of M4s on Copart at the minute, so I will see how they go, have a bid on them. But yeah, thanks for watching the M2 rebuild. I will post the last part out when it's finished. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, put your post notifications on, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.